Good morning, Beantown. Good afternoon, almost. So I wanted to come to you today to talk about systems and how to run your business and make it a little bit easier for you guys. Because honestly, most of us that do this, not me in particular, but a lot of you guys, this is your second, third job. You go to school, you're a mom, you're running around. I mean, no matter who you are, life is busy because it's life. And there's not one person on this team, not one person on this earth that's like, you know what? I have a lot of extra time. Why don't I pick up Scentsy? Because I have so much time and, I can just dedicate hours and hours and hours to this every day, every week. No, that's not how it goes. So, in order to run a business, in order to make it successful and drive results, you've got to work on income producing activities. Okay. So when you are sitting down, taking the time to work your business, you're going to see results from that effort. Okay. Now, to make it easier and break it down even more, you've got to put some systems in place. Okay. Systems, I always used to say, were not for me. I didn't do systems. I didn't do systems. I don't have time for systems. I'm kind of, just fly by the seat of my pants. But that's not the truth at all. It was because I was being lazy, to be honest. And I was being stubborn and I had a fixed mindset. And I was just trying to do what I wanted. But you know what? If what you're doing and what you want to do isn't working and isn't driving results and isn't getting your business to where you need it to be, then stop doing that. Okay. Start doing things and trying new things to make your business work and make it work effectively and efficiently. So you're not spending hours and hours on end doing things that don't matter. Okay. Things that aren't driving results. So what I've decided to do, I have a few systems, and a system can be anything. It doesn't have to be what I do. I'm going to share some of my systems so that maybe it sparks an idea in you and it can help you with the system. But a system is pretty much anything that you do routinely and it becomes a habit. All right. So now if you think of your income producing activities, I only do income producing activities. I don't waste my time on anything unless it's going to drive results for me, myself, or my team, AKA you guys. Okay. So income producing activities, your number one income producing activity is sponsoring, sharing the joint opportunity. That's your number one result driven IPA, income producing activity. Your number two IPA is having parties, front loading your calendar, asking people to have parties. Excuse me. That's your number two IPA. Number three IPA is follow-up. Follow-up is definitely something you need a system for. Follow-up, I do every single day. I spend a few minutes on it every single day, and that is following up with your customers that place orders, having that continuity of care with customer service, right? Because you have a business. You're a franchise business owner. So how are you maintaining your already existing customers? How are they placing repeat orders? Okay. And that's not just follow up for customers, but it's follow up with people that you're asking to book a party, following up with potential hosts, and following up with people that you're sharing the joint opportunity with. Okay. You've got to follow up in all three areas. All right. And number four, income producing activity for me is host coaching. Okay. You ask people to book a party. You finally get somebody to book a party. Then what? Then you've got to host coach them. They're not a consultant. They don't know what to do. So sometimes you feel like it takes a lot of work to get somebody to actually agree to have a party. And then you don't host coach them and you show up and your party's a flop. Well, then you just wasted your time, right? You wasted your time and that's super discouraging. And you want your host to have a good experience. You want them to get host rewards. You want to get sales in PRV. You want to meet brand new people. That's why you're having a party. You want to book more parties from that party. You're meeting new people that will potentially be other hosts for you or other people that you're sharing the joint opportunity with. So you've got to be able to host, coach your new hosts so they know what to do. So you guys both have a successful experience and party. Okay. So now I pretty much have been running my business for the past 3.5 years, working 30 to 45 minutes a day. And, I am very result driven. That's who I am naturally. So I'm a self-motivator. I know that motivation is a hard thing for everybody. Accountability is a hard thing for everybody. So, I'm strong in the aspect where, I was running my business for just 30 to 45 minutes a day. I promoted to director. I, make good money. I earn free trips, but there was always more that I could do. But I am a full-time mom. I have 6-year-old twins. I run my husband's books for his side business. My husband works full-time. My husband works a lot of hours. We bought a brand new home. Lots of personal life happens for me too. Okay. I don't feel good. I feel tired. My kids get sick. It gets crazy. My mother-in-law just passed away. I planned all of her services. There's a lot that happens in everybody's lives. So you're not alone, okay? Because everybody's busy. But you've got to make time for your business. You have to. Your business is not going to survive off of good intentions. It's not going to survive off of your goals. If your goals aren't put into action, working your income-producing activities, then you're not going to have a business. If you're not preparing and putting into action, then your business is dying. Okay? So that's the harsh reality of it, but it's the truth. So you can put aside whatever time that you need for your business every day. It can be very minimal time, but you've got to put time aside and dedicate and commit to that every day. Then when you finally get to sit down, what are you doing with your time? Are you scrolling on Facebook thinking, I have to sit down, but then you get caught up in, oh, what's she doing? And what's she doing? Oh, yeah, crap. And then next thing you know, oh, I got to get the kids in the bath. Or, oh my gosh, I got to get ready for work. The kids are getting up in a minute. You've just wasted your time, okay? You've got to get down to what you know is going to work and drive your results. So every day, okay, I've decided that I'm going to try something new because I want my business to run more smoothly. And my kids just went into first grade, so I have a little bit more time than I ever have. But I want my time, even though I have more of it, I want it to be effective. I want to be able to double my business, and I want to do it in a way that's seamless. I want to be able to do things in a smooth manner so that I can show you how to do it in a more effective, timely manner, okay? So I've decided to do a calendar. And every week I'm going to have my days are going to rotate, okay? So I've decided, for example, Mondays are going to be my day that I share the joint opportunity. Those are my, my sponsoring days. So that means I'm following up with people that I've shared the joint opportunity with. I'm reaching out to brand new people to share the opportunity with. I'm planting seeds. I'm having joint conversations. I am following up with brand new teammates that just joined. So on and so forth. Then Tuesdays, I'm going to look at my calendar. I'm going to front load my calendar. Tuesdays are my days to book parties and front load. Okay. So that Tuesday, when I sit down, I know that, okay, today's Tuesday. I'm just going to focus on booking parties. I'm just going to focus on reaching out to people and, sharing promotions with them to book a party for the month of September. So that when I open up my calendar, okay, when I opened up my planner, this is my planner. When I open up my planner for September and I see the days that I've decided I'm going to have home parties, and I have 3 of them designated to have home parties and only 2 of those days are filled, so I still have that 3rd one open, I know that when I sit down on Tuesday, I've got to reach out to get that hole filled. I know that's what my purpose and intention is for that day. I'm holding myself accountable, and it's going to be a productive time that I'm sitting down and working my business. Okay. And then say on Wednesdays, I'll do host coaching. Okay. I'll sit down. I'll reach out to anybody that's having a party within the next month or month and a half. Yes. I start as early as a month and a half ahead of time. Definitely. Okay. Honestly, the more time they have, probably the better turnout they're going to have. They're going to have time to sit down, invite their guests, make their guest list. And there's different things that I do to kind of have and make sure that they have a successful party. Okay. So each day, I typically do follow up every single day. It's the first thing that I do in the morning. I open up my order history tab and I see if any orders have gone from, processed to shipped. And once they're shipped, I reach out to my customer and let them know, hey, I just wanted to let you know that your order has now shipped. It should be to you or me, whatever, in 7 to 10 business days. Now, we're not Amazon, so I need to let them know. I don't want them coming to me and looking for their order because this is not Amazon, okay? They're not going to get their order in 2 days. This is completely different. So I want to let them know and never have them calling me looking for their order. I want to keep them in the loop. They just spent money. I'm giving them good customer service, okay? So that part of my follow-up system, I'm going to do one system, one broad system, and that is making a calendar of my week and what I'm doing each day. And I'm going to maintain that calendar. So whatever I decide to choose every Monday, that's how it's going to be every Monday. I'm not changing it week to week. Like, okay, this Monday I'll do, sharing the join opportunity on Monday, and then next Monday I'll do booking parties. No, I'm going to do every Monday. So then it comes to the point where I'm doing this so much that I know off the top of my head, okay, Mondays are, my days to share the opportunity. Mondays are my days to have the conversation with people and share this incredible opportunity. That's what I do, okay? So I'm going to be doing that. My week is going to become a habit. So I'm going to try this because I always said that I wasn't a systems person, but that's crap, okay? This is going to help me run my business. So even you guys, I know that I have a full day. Well, I don't, because every day, even though my kids are in school full day now, I still go to the gym, I clean my house, I meal prep. Like there's other things that I do outside of my business because I still need to take care of myself and my home, right? So I've decided that when I do get to sit down and pour into my business, I know what I'm doing. There's no confusion. There's no sitting around thinking, oh, what can I do next? Or I'm so overwhelmed, by, maybe personally, okay? The last week has been hard to work my business because my mother-in-law passed away. So I've been pouring into other things in my life, like my husband and my children and getting things ready for her. And, life shifts. So you have to adjust your sails. But I haven't been able to put as much time into my business as I normally do, right? But I still knew that, okay, Monday, even though I have a lot going on, I have to share the joint opportunity with at least 5 people today, okay? So even if something happens in your life, and life happens because it does, you still have something to go by. You still have something holding you accountable. So, if you only have 5 minutes to really sit down and work your business that day, because sometimes that will happen. Sometimes, okay? Not all the time, you guys, because again, life is busy for every single one of us. Most people that do this is your second or third job. Mostly all of us have children. Everybody's summer was busy. Everybody has things to do. Everybody has reasons that it would be easy or justifiable for them to not work your business. But you have got to put time aside. The only difference between you and I is that I'm making no excuses. And I'm not saying you or anybody in particular, but you have to make no excuses and you have to set time aside for your business. So no matter how amount of time that you have, whether a lot of time you have or a little amount of time you have to work your business, if you put a system in place that this is what you're going to do when you get that time to sit down, you're going to get right to it, and it's going to be productive and effective, okay? So that is just my system that I'm going to be working on week to week to week, okay? And then as far as different systems, get a system in place for everything that is working. If it's not working, stop doing it, okay? And even things that I used to do as far as like coaching calls or training or sharing the, joint opportunity, there's things that used to work for me really well that aren't working anymore. So instead of continuing to do them and not see results or drive myself crazy, right? They say that is the actual term or definition for insanity, is doing the same things over and over and over and getting the same results and expecting something different, okay? So this is business, you guys. What we do at one point in time may not work forever. It usually doesn't. So be open-minded. Don't have a fixed mindset. I'm going to try something new because I want my business to work, and I will make it work. And I'm going to show you how to do the same thing, okay? So don't be stubborn about it. Just sit down and think of a system that you can put in place for your business. And so every little thing that you do, every income producing activities can, actually be rolled out into a system. The other system that I do is my follow-up system. That works incredibly well for me. My follow-up system is something that I don't even have to think about anymore. I reach out to somebody when their order shipped to let them know. Once they've had their order for 1 week, I reach out to them and I just want to ask them how they're liking their order. Do they have any questions? Have they turned on their warmer? Do their bulbs work? Are they satisfied with their scent? Again, I'm giving good customer service. So by that point, okay, I've already reached out once to let them know their order shipped, and then twice just a week after they've had their order just to see how they're liking it. So those 2 lines of communication, I'm not asking for anything, okay? You should not be reaching out to customers just when you want something, because that's what gives direct sales a bad name, is people just like looking to get into your pocket, right? It's nasty, it's off-putting, and it's salesy. And 99.9% of you that join direct sales specifically say, I don't want to be salesy. Well, this is how you are to not be salesy, by giving good customer service, okay? Then 1 month after they've had their order, I reach out to them. And I say, hey, I've got an order going in. I've got a party open. I have your order in front of me. I'm sure you're running low on wax right now. We've got a bundle, 6 for 30, or this is the sale that we've got going on, or hey, this new product just came out. I know you'd love it. If you want me to, place an order for you, let me know. And if they say yes, they want to place an order, instead of placing that single order, like I always say, I ask them if they just like to get a few people together instead and get what they want for free and half off instead of paying for their reorder. Why don't you just get a few girls together, okay? I'll say, you know what, actually, since you want to place an order, I have a better idea. Why don't we get a few girls together and you can get what you want for free and half off instead of paying. It makes complete sense. There's no catches to it. That's why people want to party with us, is because we offer host rewards. Our business is a party planning business. Our compensation plan is built around party planning, you guys, not just follow-up, okay? So go for the party instead of the single order. If they don't want to have a party and they just want to place an order, totally fine. But bet your butt it is your job to offer the party instead. If you're not offering parties, you're actually doing a disservice to your customers, because you can be offering them something that they want for free and half off instead of paying full price. Yes, it benefits you as well, but it is your job to offer that, okay? And that's how you get parties booked. And then I'll say, you know what? And to even make it worth your while, I'll even throw in a free bottle of counter cleaner on top of your rewards. And you pay half price for it because you use your perpetual party reward when you close the party, okay? And then if they don't want to place any order, that's also okay. All I say is, okay, no problem at all. When would you like me to follow up with you? And then they tell me, and then I go back to my little Bible, AKA my planner, and whatever day they say, I write it down so that when I'm looking at my calendar, I know, oh, I got to follow up with Susie today. And that's my system. And that's what I do, okay? So I encourage you guys to really think about this. This is only going to help your business. I know it may be something that you haven't done thus far, and same for me. I have not put systems in place because I said I'm not a systems person. But I guarantee you, you've got to give it some time. You've got to give it a good month or two to kind of get your system in place, and you've got to work at it. Your systems, your business will not run itself, okay? And the thing with Scentsy is it's hard because you're your own boss, which is the best and the worst part about having your own business and being your own boss, is because you make your own schedule. You don't have anybody to answer to. You can do what you want when you want, right? You have the freedom and the creative freedom to do anything that you choose because you are the franchise business owner. However, you are also your own boss. So if you choose to not work your business because you don't have anybody standing over you with a deadline saying, hey, you need to get this done, then Scentsy is usually the first thing that you'll throw to the back burner, which isn't fair to you or your customers, okay? So get those systems in place. If you're doing something that works right now and you're catching the replay, hashtag replay and let us know what is working for you, okay? Share ideas with me. I am not too proud to listen to you. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're doing that's working so we can share with each other. I want to grow and learn with you, okay? I want to do this with you. So Have a great day, everybody, and I'm looking forward to hearing what's working for you. Bye.